cruel ways narcissists use you to satisfy them. Everyone, in today's video, will crack the code on how narcissists use people for sexual satisfaction. And let me tell you, it's a real eye-opener. Narcissists are individuals who crave attention, and sexual fulfillment is no exception. However, when you enter the narcissistic circle, the outcome might not align with your expectations. The sexual play with a narcissist may initiate on the most engaging levels, but it reaps catastrophic consequences. Your partner's sexual fascination has a hidden agenda that may consume you. A sexual relationship with a narcissist can ultimately be addictive, leaving deep-rooted emotional scars. So, here are some tactics to watch out for when engaging with a narcissist. These maneuvers could indicate that you're becoming a mere tool in their game of sex. But why suffer alone? We're here to help you escape this trap. Stick around till the end, and you want to get my free course, Narcissism 101, Early Warning Signs, Escaping the Trap, and Rebuilding Your Life. See description for the details. 1. Narcissists love the charm spell. Narcissists thrive on being the center of attention and can easily seduce people with their charismatic persona. During the initial stages of the relationship, they can present an alluring charm that most people find irresistible. But be warned, this spell is part of their master plan to fulfill their desires. At this point, narcissists think they deserve everything, and they use their charm to win over their targets. They'll shower you with adoration and will be at your beck and call, all part of their play to get what they want. Their seductive tactics aren't genuine affection. It's a cycle that starts with charm, then lures you into their trap, and finally leaves you burnt out. And honestly, that's just the beginning of your troubles. So, let's get to the bottom of it. They put in the effort to charm you, but it's never for long-term love. It's for their building sexual needs, and they're happy they've achieved that by pulling off the act of charm. Can you hear their sinister laughs? Because they've already won at this point. Second comes the dependence game. Being in a sexual relationship where both partners feel valued and dependent on each other is a tantalizing sensation. It's like being in a tango where every step feels perfect. This bond cultivates a deep sense of self-worth, leading to a healthy relationship. However, this is not the case when you're with a narcissist. Narcissists have a way of making you feel indispensable in their life. You'll think that without you, they can't survive. This act lures you into their game, putting you in a position where you become dependent on them. Slowly but surely, they will chip away at your independence until all you have left to lean on is them. Dependent people are mostly selfless, making them an easy prey for narcissists. As they love to be worshipped, they find this dependency an additional charm. And as they keep feeding off their target's obsession, they make it that much harder for one to escape. 3. Narcissists believe they are royalty. Entitlement is the bread and butter of narcissists. They prance around like they're royalty, believing everything they want can be handed to them on a silver platter without lifting a finger. It's a sense of entitlement that they carry with them everywhere they go. They believe sex is no exception. Narcissists have an idea in their head that they can do whatever they please, whenever they please, with whomever they please, and they don't care if it's reciprocated or not. The arrogance and elevated self-importance levels they possess lead them to believe that others should do everything in their power to make them happy. Narcissists' sense of fulfillment always comes first, and they demand nothing less than total and unwavering dedication to fulfilling their desires. Number 4. Narcissists love to threaten. Narcissists think of their desires as the one and only truth that should be followed by everyone. It doesn't matter how much others object. They're going to keep pushing until they get what they want, one way or another. Manipulation, coercion, and force are the tactics they use to get what they want from people, and they will do whatever it takes to get what they want. When a narcissist sees a roadblock, their immediate response is hostility, followed by violence if necessary. It doesn't matter if they have to resort to blackmail or intimidation. They won't stop until they achieve their objective. And when sex is their intended objective, they'll always use the easiest way to get it, by threatening their partner. They'll say anything. They'll post every intimate picture, every video, and every other personal detail available about them on the internet, if they don't submit to their desires. It's a barbaric and cruel tactic that leaves the victim with no other option than to comply. 5. Get ready for force. Narcissists will do whatever it takes. Narcissists are masters of manipulation and coercion. They know how to get what they want, even by force. If sex is what they desire, they'll leave no stone unturned to get it, even if it means violating your right to say no. They won't take no for an answer, and they'll use all their cunning skills to coerce you into giving in. Saying that your response means nothing to them is an understatement. They're going to take it regardless of your answer. Narcissists have no boundaries when it comes to sex, and they may even use force against you to get what they want. Their tactics include threats and lies, but physical abuse is not out of the question if that's what it takes. You're unlikely to find any reasonable or ethical behavior from them when they're trying to achieve their goals, and sex is no exception. They don't believe in consent, and unfortunately, they don't respect your right to refuse. Number 6. Narcissists only want friends with benefits. Narcissists love to keep things simple. They don't like restrictions or boundaries, especially when it comes to sex. Their deepest desire is to have sex with others, and nothing else matters to them. They don't care about building relationships or meaningful connections. They want sex without any strings attached. They'll make you feel like you're connecting with them on a deeper level, but in reality, you're nothing more than a casual hookup. They only care about their own desires and feelings, and they're not interested in anything else. You're just a tool to satisfy their sexual appetites, and they'll discard you as soon as they're finished. It's like that jerk who dumps his girlfriend after he's done with her, or the girl who wants to have fun and gets an abortion. It's all about fulfilling their needs, and nothing else matters. 7. Cheating is just another date for narcissists. Narcissists are hopeless when it comes to committed relationships. They don't care about anything but satisfying their sexual needs, even if it means cheating on their partners. They love sex so much that they're willing to ruin their own and other people's lives to get it. Sex is their way of feeling important and wanted, regardless of how many people they hurt. They don't care about the emotional damage they cause, and they're not sorry when they're caught. Instead, they'll blame their ex-partners or a third party to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. Cheating is just another way for them to indulge their desires, and they see other people as tools to satisfy their needs. Once they're done with someone, they'll just throw them away like a used toy. Being in a relationship with a narcissist means sacrificing your freedom and sexuality to please them, and they expect you to be available whenever they want you. Narcissists believe that they're superior, and they don't see themselves as responsible for their actions, so they'll cheat without a second thought. Number 8. Narcissists only think about themselves in bed and out. Narcissists are all about their own pleasure, whether it's in the bedroom or not. They think they're hot stuff, and they're not afraid to let you know it. They use sex to make themselves feel good, not to build relationships with others. They don't care about your feelings or needs because they're too busy satisfying their own. Narcissists have no empathy, so they don't care if their behavior is hurting you. They're only concerned with their own success and satisfaction, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. They'll use you and discard you, and they won't think twice about the consequences. When you're with a narcissist, you're taking serious risks. They're more interested in quantity than quality, so they'll use anyone they can to get what they want. They'll engage in sexually unsafe behaviors and even commit sexual assault just to get their way. Number 9, they'll use you once and trash you. When you're with a narcissist, you're just a means to an end. They'll treat you like a queen one minute and trash you the next. They'll use your sexuality to satisfy their egos, leaving you feeling empty and used. Once they've had their way with you, they'll forget you ever existed and move on to their next victim. They don't care about your feelings or your well-being. They'll leave you feeling used and abused, and they won't think twice about it. You might think that you're special to them, but you're not. They'll play you for a fool and use you again and again until they're satisfied. Then they'll move on to their next conquest without a second thought. Number 10. Narcissists love to show off their strengths and weaknesses. They'll send you pictures of themselves that show off their muscles or their faults. They love being in the spotlight and showing off their skills, especially when it comes to sex. They think they're God's gift to women, and they'll do anything to prove it. They'll flaunt their manliness to try and get you into bed. They expect you to fall for their charms because of how big and bold they are. But don't be fooled by their tricks. If you're not giving them what they want, they'll turn on you in an instant. They'll start showing off their cars or posting pictures of themselves with other women. They'll do anything to get your attention, even if it means hurting you in the process. The truth is, these sexual narcissists are fixated on their own pleasure. They don't care about your needs or desires. They'll use you and abuse you until they're satisfied. It's a dangerous game to play, and you're better off staying far away. Remember, if someone is treating you poorly, it's okay to walk away. Don't let a narcissist control you. Be strong and stand up for yourself. You deserve better than to be used and abused by someone who only cares about themselves. Stay safe and take care of yourself.